Hello and welcome to another Jedi Trials YouTube commentary. I'm D-House here watching a game, a Trilogies format from the Convergence meta from a recent local tournament we had. We've got these monthly Jedi Trials tournaments we host, and we had some guys throwing down. We've got Steven on the left with Elite Dengar, Elite Asajj against Lane on the right with Elite Satine, Elite Ahsoka, and Vigilant Jedi. Pretty unique little setup. Yeah, we're going to get the ball rolling. Again, this is Convergence only with Allies of Necessity also coming into play. So we're going to get the ball rolling here in just a minute. So if you are new, you're just checking this out. Oh, looks like we've got Binds All Things already on Lane side, and we're playing on Salt Flats, by the way. Dengar and Asajj really play off the whole bounties theme, and so obviously it looks like Steven will try to get a lot of bounties down on Lane's characters and take advantage of that. And this is interesting. Really, I feel like when Dengar and Asajj were spoiled, looks like most people kind of gave it a one or two chances and then said, this isn't good enough, and moved on. But in Trilogies, when the card pool is so small, we'll see. We'll see if those bounties can do enough here. All right, so speaking of, first bounty, Wanted, is going on the Vigilant Jedi. So he opts to go for him, not Ahsoka. It's an interesting choice. But Vigilant Jedi does have two melee sides and that special, which removes a die showing damage and does damage. Custom Bandolier going on Ahsoka. Basically, equipment doesn't count toward its upgrade limit, and then you can exhaust it to reroll a weapon or equipment. Wonder what he's doing with that. Palpatine's lightsaber coming down on Asajj. Just realized I've been using the wrong names. That's Jay on the left and Lane on the right. Apologies for being a terrible person. All right, so Satine comes in, the pacifist herself, with 4 damage. Probably the weirdest design choice to put that 2 indirect on her die, but... All right, so Dengar has been activated, and because of his text, will do 1 damage to Vigilant Jedi. Comes in with 1 melee and a blank. He's going to resolve the 4 indirect, hit 2 shields off of Dengar, and then 2 more to Asajj. Here comes Ventress. With, looks like 2 melee, and a shield. Looks like, okay, we're going with a truce. And then hits, all right, so, there you go. So Sorcery Mastery comes down. He's able to remove one of the 2 melees. Back to Jay. Looks like he's got a Wounded, Forsaken, and something else. So Wounded is a downgrade. It's not a bounty, but it does decrease the character's health by 1. Here comes Ahsoka. Hits 1 melee plus 2 melee and 2 shield. Not bad. So the Vigilant Jedi got 4 damage on it, minus 1 health. So Vigilant Jedi only has 3 health. So he could hit that Wanted bounty pretty quickly, get that extra 2 resources, and really ramp Ahsoka does 3 into Asajj. So he gets to play Forsaken to remove the Sorcerer Mastery die. Vigilant Jedi hasn't even rolled in yet. Here he comes. Ooh, hits that 2 melee for a resource side. I don't think Salt Flats has been used yet. I don't know if it looks like he might be waiting to use it defensively. 1 melee and a blank. I hope Dengar does find a place in the meta at some point. I really like his character in comics and the canon in general. Alright, so he's using Salt Flats to flip to the 2 melee. Oh, no. Is he flipping to something else? Okay. Yeah, so he's using Salt Flats to blink the other die. Right, because he can't use it on his own die. He's not a leader. Use that on Satine, but not the Vigilant Jedi. All right, so Jay passes, Jay claimed and Lane passed. Moving on to the next round. All right, not sure what the holdup here is. I believe Jay has first action. He claimed. Looks like debating his first move. Well, while we're waiting, I did play in an Infinite tournament last weekend, and Ahsoka Mace, Empire War Mace, was an absolute beast. Ahsoka with 4 speeds. Woo! And Knighthood, that thing was nasty. All right, so Enfys, Nest, Electro Ripper came down on Dengar, and then Lane activated, hit the 2 shields plus 2 melee resource. Dengar comes in, hits the Vigilant Jedi for 1 with his ability. And then hits a nice 2 melee, disrupt, and 2 guns. So that Vigilant Jedi is probably dead at this point, unless he can do something to remove 2 different dice. And then Jay's going to be able to cash in on that wanted bounty. All right, so he's activating the Jedi to proc the Ahsoka +2. That's a good idea. Rolls out with the blank. Interesting. So he's power actioning on Salt Flats to blank Ahsoka's die. I'm not sure why he didn't just kill the Vigilant Jedi. Maybe he forgot about the wounded? But he could have just killed him and not worried about that. I think I missed something there, but Satine comes out with a resource and a 2 resource for $1. Gets to reroll Vigilant Jedi into the special, which, man, I feel like there was a missed opportunity there because now Vigilant Jedi is going to be able to remove one of those dice showing damage and will likely survive unless Jay can get some good rolls out of Asajj. All right, so Venture's coming in. Hits 3 melee for $1, and then two resources. Yeah, getting rid of the 2 melee on the Electro Ripper. And he's supposed to do damage. I'm going to forget. It looks like they forgot to do the extra damage. Nice little bonus on that Vigilant Jedi. Alright, so he is discarding a reroll. Instead of getting the resources, he's trying to get some better, and he does. He hits two melee sides and a blink. So again, that Vigilant Jedi, all he has to do is resolve that melee, and the Jedi is dead. He's paying 1 to use the Force, and looks like he's going to blink one of those melee sides. Use the Force. Good old reprint. Looks like he's debating maybe where to put the damage. Alright, resolving the range. Shoot off the shields. So again, Vigilant Jedi is in danger of the lethal damage. So resolving the resources, he'll get a couple out there. You see those nice golden dice resource tokens. Pretty cool. Courtesy of Jason Brown of On Beam Etsy shop. Comes down and plays in these events. Donates a lot of prizes. Good guy. Alright, so the Vigilant Jedi is dead. And he gets his wanted and... yep, so there you go. So he gets 2 resources. Not bad. Alright, so Lane's using Binds All Things to play the Jedi Holocron down. Alright, so you play Shot Caller on Ahsoka. So basically, every time he activates Ahsoka, she takes a damage. Don't see that too much. Pretty expensive, but when you only have 8 health, kind of puts a clock on your girl there. Now it is not a bounty, so it doesn't get the Dengar trigger. Yeah, Lane was debating whether to claim or to Oh, second custom bandolier. Interesting. Discarding a reroll. Hits 1 melee and 1 resource. All right, now Lane's going to claim. Jay takes the resource. Oh, bounty board. There it is. So the support, he can exhaust it to look through his deck for a bounty, which, again, is just great synergy with Dengar. I went up to Adepticon for the GQ and played in the sealed event when Convergence came out. This was before Allies of Necessity, so we had to use Rivals. But I pulled Elite Dengar, got a bounty board. Amazing, right? Except I didn't get a single bounty in any of my packs, which feels unlikely with 8 packs of Convergence, but nothing. So couldn't even do anything with his ability. Feel bad. All right, so Deathmark gets played down on Ahsoka. Just a nice little free bounty. So when Jay activates Dengar, Ahsoka takes a damage. When Ahsoka activates because of the shot caller, she takes a damage. So without resolving any dice, Ahsoka is going to be down 2 health this round. Jay's going all in on the downgrades, that's for sure. Little power action poker chip from our local league here. Lane going to spend 2 because of Binds All Things on a lightsaber. Another reprint from Awakenings. Dengar has disappeared from the field. I'm not sure what's happening. I think someone... Maybe he's asking a question. I'm not sure. So the reason Ahsoka can have so many upgrades is because custom bandolier equipment doesn't go against its upgrade limit. So the custom bandoliers and the Jedi holocron don't apply to these upgrades. So really he only has 2 upgrades right now. So Ahsoka could actually play 1 more. So Wanted comes down on Ahsoka. She takes a damage from the shot caller. Rolls out. Lots of shields. Oh, and he has the black shield side on Sourcing Mastery. That's hilarious. Too bad you can't play 6 shields on 1 character. I guess New Yoda, Spark of Hope. That'd be beautiful. Oh, that's really funny. It's like Jay's deciding what to do. Activating Dengar. Pinging 1 damage onto Ahsoka. 1 gun, 1 resource, 1 disrupt. Not exactly what you want to see. Satine's rolling in, and he's just choosing to re-roll the one of the die, the Jedi holocron die. Does hit the special. He should probably activate Satine and then do that, but he's just saving some time, I guess. All right, here comes Ventress. Ventress comes in with resource, discard, and a shield. Nothing. His dice are not helping him right now. All right, so he's doing the Jedi Holocron thing, puts it on the bottom of his deck, draws 3 cards, then he can play a blue ability for -1. Not a huge fan of Jedi Holocron, but in a Convergence-only Trilogy tournament, sometimes you just got to find a way to put things in there. All right, he is discarding to reroll. Man, just imagine he's going to reroll most things. He's keeping the disrupt. Interesting. Does hit the 3-for-1 on the Electro Ripper. And man, you almost expect to see a little bit more melee there. Disciplined Mind to remove the 3-for-1. Oh, he doesn't. He can't play that. He doesn't have a Jedi to spot because Ahsoka is not a Jedi. She could be a Jedi with knighthood, but we haven't seen that yet. All right, going for the shields because why not? Getting 3. All right, looks like Jay's debating what to do. He's going truce to go up to 3 resources. Hunt them down. Okay, so he gets to resolve that 3-for-1 against a character with and increasing that value by the number of it's either downgrades or bounties. I don't remember which one it is. But anyways, so it's basically he's resolving that as a 5 instead of a 3. So shields block 3, and then 2 more go on Ahsoka. So he's not showing lethal yet, but Ahsoka is not looking great. He's paying 3 for Fatal Blow. Can he do that? Yes, yeah, he has enough resources. So Fatal Blow, resolving a melee increased by the amount of upgrades. So that's where Custom Bandoleer's coming in. So with the surprise kill on Ventress, wow. Lane with the quick kill. So there's an interesting. He can hit Ahsoka for 1. Next turn, when he activates Ahsoka, he's gonna take a damage. When he activates Dengar, he'll ping a damage. But I don't know that he even wants to give Ahsoka that chance. The lightsaber will redeploy to Satine. All right, so he's doing bounty board to hit enticing reward. Now there is a 3 downgrade limit though, so I don't know if he's gonna. It's interesting. I don't know. All right, so a resource blink and a +2. Oh, he just used it to pitch to reroll. I see what he did there. All right, so he's showing 2 guns. So he can hit Ahsoka for 2. And then Ahsoka pretty much either activates or Dengar activates. And Ahsoka dies. Unless they can some shields. But I don't think that's possible. Because Sorcery Mastery's out already. Man, that truce that Jay played gave him that option to get to Fatal Blow. It's unfortunate for Jay. All right, so Satine takes a couple dollars. And Jay claims. Lane pays 2 for Republic Jedi armor. So he gets the plus health. But he gets the extra health, but Dengar just has to activate, and then Ahsoka activates. And that's still 9 damage. That's still going to kill Ahsoka, but... Shot collar, man. Coming in handy. Yeah, so he was asking a question there, who gets to pick if he plays another downgrade on him. Yeah. And Lane would get to pick because he controls the character. Which downgrade would go away. Which, again, Jay doesn't want because then there goes the shot caller and their guaranteed damages out of there. Dengar's Fireblade playing down on Dengar. Now, after you play that upgrade, you may deal 1 damage to a character that has a bounty on it. So now that Republic armor really didn't help anything because Ahsoka cannot activate right now without dying. And the second Dengar activates, she dies. Look at that. There's 5 upgrades and 3 downgrades on one character. There are 8 cards attached to Ahsoka right now. That's hilarious. All right, so I think Lane's probably trying to decide what to do because he knows when he activates, he dead. All right, what are we doing here, fellas? All right. So Dengar activates, kills Ahsoka. Gets rid of 7 cards, but the lightsaber goes to Satine. Triggers all of those bounties. I guess he just, gets the 2. All right, so plays Flee the Scene. Gets rid of those big damage sides. He does have to pass the next 2 actions. So he plays the downgrade. I wonder if you just pass there. I'm not sure Jay gains enough advantage to play this one out. And plays Enticing Reward on Satine. Just filling up the downgrades, throwing the bounties out there. Though I don't know why even bother with Enticing Reward because... or I guess you could do the hunt them down. I guess he has some triggers in there. Here comes Satine. Oh, not bad. Hits the 2 indirect, the special on the lightsaber, which is 2 unblockable. And Satine can reroll a die. We'll see if he's going to do that, if he remembers. Looks like Jay is just discarding the reroll. Ooh, and hits the 2 side. Five minutes left in the round. 2 unblockable to Dengar. And then 4 damage into Satine. Indirect back to Dengar. This is pretty tight. So Dengar has 6 health left. Satine's got 5. Jay's board presence is probably a little stronger because of his upgrades. So Jay claims. And lane passes. All right, so going to the next round. 3 minutes left in the round. We'll see if they can finish it out or if it go to tiebreakers. All right, so I see Jay did just draw into punishing one. Add a little bit more firepower. So plays wounded. Satine loses a health. So now got the 4, and then protective suit. So they're talking about it. It prevents them from being played on there. Doesn't remove them. Yeah, so they're just asking for clarity, but yes, they stay on there. They don't get removed. They just couldn't be played anymore. So playing Instigate basically gets to activate with Ambush. Rolls in, hits a couple blanks, and the 3-for-1. Say with Ambush does pay to hit him for 3. Well, he did that a little out of order, but he's doing the Satine. There we go. He's doing the Satine thing. All right, so back over to Jay. So it does 1 damage to Satine. So she has 3 health left because of the wounded. And Dengar looks like he straight up just whiffed. Not what you want to see. He could, he could pitch if he hits. Oh, I'll probably reroll both of those. Try to hit that double indirect. Go for that 136. All right, so Dengar rerolls into 3 melee for $1 and a gun, a couple blanks. That is lethal if he doesn't have removal. Does he have an answer? He does. He's got Flee the Scene again. Removes 2 damage, or really 2 dice. But he's got to pass the next 2 actions. So Jay can pitch to reroll. Can he hit 3 damage? Got Disrupt and a blank. I see he's debating whether to play that punishing one. I'd probably get rid of, it looks like Force Pull. But he's only got 1 card left, so he's worried about getting milled out. Because Lane has the pass, he can still re-roll into something here. All right, so time has been called. This is the last round. So he plays the punishing one. Try to get some more damage out on the table. Hits the blank. Focuses into the 2 indirect. Jay pitches his last card. Let's see what he can do. 2 melee, and that's it. Although he can use the power action on the Dengar's Fireblade, flip Dengar to the 1, and then that's it. I don't know if he'll remember. He activated the bounty board. Okay, so if he remembers to do the power action, he can just kill him with that flip to that 1 side on the Dengar. All right, so he doesn't remember. They're adding up the health. We've got 8, 16 plus 7, 23 to 21. So 23 to 21. Jay on the left wins by 2 damage. That's me pointing for the commentary. Anyways, man, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you supporting the page, and we'll see you in the next one.